My family has been in the egg industry for 4 generations. It started with my great-great-grandfather. My family's history and the egg farming background was very important to me, and I really wanted to pursue that rich family history.
I chose to be an egg farmer, quite honestly, by default. People are born in this business or they fall into this business. And I was fortunate enough to fall into this business.
We don't get to take a day off. What you see going on behind you happens every day, 365 days. And I love the egg production, and it's important to me that each and every day I do my job.
We do very much care about the well-being of the birds. We put a lot of time and effort and energy to maintaining the bird health.
Biosecurity is super important to our company. So we literally want to keep the outside outside. So we actually process all of our people in through a wash system where they take showers. We provide the clothes. And then we also have hand sanitizers and foot baths. We have vehicle washes, and we have drop-off points, pickup points, and we have a veterinarian on staff. We have a nutritionist on staff that actually provides the latest and greatest formulas for the birds.
We have very specific rules and regulations for keeping the birds healthy. We have an animal health program, and we also have training of all of our people for handling the birds properly, regardless of whether they're in the cage system, the enriched cage, or cage-free. The quality of the care of the birds does not change depending on the housing system that they're in.
They get all the water that they ever want. They get all the fresh feed that they ever would want. The temperature is controlled, and we're checking all these things all the time via the sensors that we have tied to computers. Light, feed, water, and air quality. Always being monitored, always being checked.
Eggs are amongst the safest food on market. Thanks to all the practices done by egg producers in compliance with state and federal regulations to make sure that eggs are safe and wholesome for our consumers.
Once the eggs are laid in the barns, then they come into the processing area. The eggs are first washed, and then they're checked for cracks, and then they're sized, whether they're a medium, a large, or an extra large, and then put into the correct package. We're governed by the USDA in the processing, and they watch over that to make sure that the eggs are not cracked, that they're clean, that they're the size that we put in the right package. FDA governs us and watches over us so that we are doing the right testing. And then we're also governed by audits that are done by United Egg Producers and by the retailers that the eggs are sold to. We still want to do things that create us being a good neighbor and protect the environment. We control all the water that comes off of the buildings and make sure that that doesn't contaminate any water sources. The wash water that comes from washing the eggs is properly applied on the land. And then lastly, and probably the most important, the manure that comes from here is significant. But it's a good natural resource. It's a great fertilizer. And we use that fertilizer then to help our neighbors grow corn.
We realize that we're actually impacting the environment by having a lot of animals producing food for people. But if we don't take care of the environment, then obviously the environment's not going to take care of us.
I've got 2 children who are very active. They're engaged in sports. So as a mom, I use eggs on a regular basis because I know it's a high quality protein that I can serve very economically to my family.
We are producing food for people, and we're employing people in this business, and there's a lot of different aspects of our organization that really help the communities. We help out by donating to food banks, food pantries all the time. We support local community events.
I'm confident of the safety of our eggs. We do everything we can to make sure that our eggs are safe for people to eat and to purchase, and the quality is very high.